Alright, so in this quick tip video, I'm going to show you how to make a question bank and then how you can use that question bank in your classes. So when you are in Canvas, if you go to the Quizzes tab, you have an option to create question banks. So there's these three little dots over here, and you can click Manage Question Banks. And you'll see that there's these, I've already created some question banks. If you'd like to create a new question bank, you can click Add Question Bank and say New Demo. I'm just going to call it New Demo Question Bank. So I have some question banks already here. I also have some unfiled questions. So if any tests that you've administered already will have those questions, and so you can move these questions to your question bank. So for example, I might let's see, I'll just find a couple examples here. A new demo question bank, and I'm going to copy it there, and I'll copy this one there as well. So whatever question, so if you've already created exams, you'll have all these questions already in there. Okay. So then we can go back and see. There's also this option to move multiple questions. So you can choose all the questions you want and just move them in bulk. So now we have our question bank. My new demo question bank has 5 questions. So when you go to create a quiz, so I'm going to create a new quiz. And title it, and then I'm going to add questions. And so what you can do is you can find questions, so you can pull questions from your question bank. Okay, so select the questions that you want and you can add them. Or what is a nice thing to do is also to create these question groups. So this is actually really useful if you wanted to, for example, administer an exam, and this can help kind of support the efficacy of the exam by drawing, or for every student, they get a sample of questions from a given question bank. So they're actually getting different questions from each other potentially. And so this can help to curb cheating. So for example, if I'm asking students about metabolism, I might have it choose 3 questions from this question bank. Okay, so I have this. So this question bank I have has 3 questions. I'm going to select that bank, and I'll have it select 2 questions from that bank. And so every student will get 2 questions from this question bank, of which there's 3 questions. So it is possible students will get different questions. Now you'll want to make sure that the questions in this bank are equivalent in difficulty and what they're asking. But that's a really nice way to kind of vary up your exams in a really easy way. And that's how you create question banks.